Yo guys, what's going on? Rizzo here. Today we're looking at Shaman in patch 5.4, how to play it, how to gem, how to talent, how to glyph. Let's jump right into this. We're going to start with our glyphs. Glyph of Lightning Shield is a necessity because that 10%, you're always going to have it up. 10% less damage, that's gold. We're going to keep that. So Glyph of Cap Totem, this is really good because realistically, in any situation against any decent team, if your cap totem's landing for whatever it is without 6 seconds, there's no way you're gonna land it. Let's be real. So keep that. In my opinion, Shamanistic Rage is interchangeable with Ghost Wolf, because Ghost Wolf you can't go under 100% movement speed. But however, Shamanistic Rage can serve as another trinket to get out of the magic effects and remove all magic debuffs in general. So I think they're interchangeable. I think Shamanistic Rage against mages is a 100% you got to, because you can just get out of deep freeze without even burning your trinket. It's a minute cooldown. That's really good. Let's jump right into the talents. So I choose Nature's Guardian because it's basically like, it kind of works like Guardian. Like when it procs, you are probably not going to die. You're probably going to live through that. By probably, I mean an 80% chance or so. So we're going to keep that. And for this tier, I choose Earthgrab. I think these are interchangeable. I think Windwalk would be good against a team that has a freedom. And Earthgrab if you can work against the fact that they don't have a freedom. So I would choose between those two. And for this, I choose Totemic Persistence. They actually just changed this patch. So if you're getting trained that hard and you're that desperate, you could have Healing Tide and Healing Stream down at the same time for some insane damage, or insane healing, excuse me. And Totemic Projection can, this is still a really good talent. I'm just not that good with it yet. I'm trying to learn how to do it. It's really good for laying those capstones, especially if you can't root cap. So we're going to look at the 4th tier talents now. I'm not a big fan of Elemental Mastery, so we're going to look at these two, Ancestral Swiftness and Echo of Elements. Ancestral Swiftness I like to use in conjunction with Ele Blast whenever I use it, but I prefer the constant damage from Echo of Elements. So when I play Ele, as you might see, I kind of go for the more constant damage, so that's just kind of how I like to play Ele. And for this tier, we're going to be looking at Rushing Streams, the new talent. This used to be where Healing Tide was, and now your Healing Stream, the 30-second cooldown, heals 2 targets at once for 15% additional healing. And that 15% is going to mean a lot, and Healing Stream is a really substantial ability now. And for our last tier, like I said, Elemental Blast can be used in conjunction with Ancestral Swiftness, or if it's against a non-melee team, you could probably just cast it anyways, but I prefer the constant damage from Unleash Fury. It's just another buff to my Lava Burst whenever I unleash elements and then Lava Burst, so I'm on board with that. And Primal Elementalist is more bursty because that's coming out when you pop one of your elementals. So now let's jump right into the rotation. It has not changed one bit. So if you're not playing Ele Blast, you're gonna have as many Flame Shocks up as you want, or as you can get rather. And then you're gonna unleash elements, Lava Burst, and your filler is going to be Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning in some situations, but Chain Lightning can make you go so be careful of that. And look at the procs are still crazy. So still getting those crazy procs, and really the burst does not take a rocket scientist to figure out. It's just Ascendance. I like to use Spirit Walker's Grace so I can remain mobile, and I do pop Stormlash during my Ascendance. There's no reason not to, in my opinion. And you're just getting all these crazy procs and non-stop lava bursts. Okay, oh, my Flame Shock fell off. That's something that you should be keeping up, is Flame Shock on every single target. So Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolt are your fillers. Let's jump right into the gems. I do have a few old pieces of gear, so disregard this Malevolent and disregard this Malevolent piece as well. I just didn't get around to replacing them last season. So we're going to take all red sockets and throw in 160 Intellect. And I really like this meta gem for it. 216 Intellect, 3% critical effect. That's really good in my opinion. For our yellow sockets, we're going to do Intellect Haste. And let's get to our blue socket. I prefer Intellect Spirit for those. And you're going to get the Intellect and Critical Strike, like enchant. And as you might imagine, Jade Spirit. So everything else is standard at that point. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys still continue to play Ele Shaman in patch 5.4 as I will. Alright, see you around, guys.